Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Wow, what a burst of really nice energy. I love it. Hi, Saggies. It's been a moment, I know. Please bear with us here over on this end. I hope you're really well. We're all kind of like experiencing, interesting, okay, the influx already in energies in terms of the total solar eclipse that is going to happen on the 8th of April. Today is the 4th of April, 4/4/2024. I found that really ominous, and I was like, we have to do the readings today, and that's what we're going to be doing. What I was given here for you, and in general maybe also, was one of the first things before I even wrote down Sagittarius was magnetic longitude. And I was like, okay, what is that exactly? Then I kind of knew what longitude was, obviously, but magnetic longitude. And so what I found with that is it's defined by the axis of the geomagnetic dipole, which is like this around the Earth, rather than by the poles of the Earth. It's like this. So it describes the true Earth's magnetic field, and that there is a shift occurring, and they wanted you to know this. The guides wanted you to know this. There's a huge shift occurring. Then I also heard for you that there was something Saturn going on. Could be a Saturn return that is either occurring, has occurred, or will be occurring. And I looked this up too because I was like, okay, Saturn, is this, directly connected to you guys? And we all have like our Saturn somewhere, right? But what I found and what I thought was prominent was Saturn sees the glass half empty, but you, Sagittarius, you do see the glass half full, okay? So if there are any creative, and this was another point actually, if there are any creative endeavors that you're planning right now, there's the green light. They're showing me the green light for those endeavors, so go right ahead. And they may have been like a stifling of the energies, but please trust that especially after the eclipse is through, energies will start to move in a different direction again, in a biomagnetic direction again, that is easier to move through versus this kind of murky energy that we're going through at this moment, okay? All right, let's have a look, Saggies. Let's see what we got for you. The intention here is obviously to encourage, elevate, and empower you on your personal and spiritual growth journey here. That's why we're here for, okay? Now let's see, this one, yes, that was quick. Wow, 5 of Swords. So some of you are really, either you do have a headache. What I was getting for you earlier was like the shoulders, so weight on your shoulders. Some of you are carrying quite a bit here. With the Swords, that's the mental space, and I'm just getting in general like an overwhelmed kind of a sensation and really a headachy feeling, especially on the temples. You can use peppermint oil to put on here. There's other treatments too that you can do. They're also mentioning acupressure, and to work with the vagus nerve, please, Sagittarius, because that can help you a whole lot. Some of you need to rest. You need to, and this is funny because they keep giving me this motion here, and I do believe this does have to do with the vagus nerve, and I keep just pressing on certain points, and this is actually going behind the ear. So either you have been recently doing this, or this is something that you can do. Please look it up too. It stops right there, and with that, my head feels so much more liberated. That's crazy. Okay, cool. So if your head has been congested with thought, maybe you can just do this with me here right now, or you can look it up and do it later. But this feels so much better, and I do feel like some of the points I'm touching are actually hurting. So please try this if you feel like your headspace is congested. I feel so much more free. I could probably, do a couple more acupressure points in the back here. Again, look this up, Saggies. It could be highly beneficial for your situation right now, because you may not, now that I did that I did some self-care, it does not feel like that card anymore. It just feels like, okay, like I took a step back. And this often happens, when we're fully in the situation and like this zoomed in, it can seem like the world is falling apart over one thing, which of course things add up, obviously. But as we're taking that step back, we're able to observe ourselves through a different lens, like almost through the higher perspective. And then you can see, oh, okay, let's just do this, right? And you'll feel so much better for it already, I want to say, okay? And there are oh my God, the eclipse energies come in so strong here. Ooh, Jesus. Yep. Make sure you're grounding yourselves, drinking plenty of water. If you have a chance, do a salt bath. But these energies are like, if you touch them just even a little bit, it's just like like that. And they do have to do with shifting the magnetic situation on the earth plane, I want to say this. And it's almost like a rippling effect. So earth is changed because something's coming in, but earth is also rippling outwards. And I'm getting this motion because it spins, right? Earth is spinning, so it's rippling out in different directions. Very, very interesting as it turns its way through the space like a ballerina, you know? Okay, interesting. Yeah, but this is not just affecting Earth, okay? I'm really drawn to the feather, so maybe you've been receiving signals through feathers. I want to put this right here. Feathers also are very light usually, but this one does not feel light at the moment. So maybe even things that used to bring you relief may not be working anymore, or you're having a harder time with those. And even things that would, you know, feel light, don't feel light at this point, at this very moment. This one, yeah, awesome. 6 of Wands. So you're gonna emerge out of the situation victorious. And, you know, there's a celebration going on for you. In the future, I see this for a lot of you. I don't think for most of you this has happened yet. If it did, then you're in the minority here. But good for you, obviously. This would be the glass half full for sure. And this is pure Sagittarian energy. I feel like very fiery, awesome, free-spirited type of energy. I really love it. And people are actually recognizing your path because in some form or way, you seem to be making it public. If that makes sense, or you seem to be coming out with something here, maybe possibly with something that you've suffered through that has caused you quite a bit of pain, but you're turning it around. This is a very important and interesting point in someone's life when they stop focusing on past hurt or have worked through it enough so that it stops becoming an issue, stops being an issue, but is turned into something that's actually helpful to other people. That is an incredible point because then it makes even more sense what you went through, right? Because it gives it purpose, it gives it meaning, why you went through this. Again, taking that step back really helps in observing and knowing that that's what's actually going on, okay? It's beneficial. But when we're in it and don't have the ability to step back, that's when it can seem like, woof, all right, this is something. So please know that this is taking you to a different state of being, and she's so much more free. She's like lifting up her arms, you know, and this one she's like, yes, did it. Also with that little twist, some of you here of, I knew I could do it, you know, I knew I would fight through. So there's also this massive sense of fiery energy again that you may have been missing for some time, but please again know that the energies right now are so taxing on the body, like unreal. Like these are real strong energies, okay? They will dissipate after the eclipse, but the buildup of it is there for sure. This one, yeah, cool. 9 of Cups is what we have next. So emotional, this is wish fulfillment, but it's not just of one wish, but of several. Again, you're going through a huge transformative phase here that will bring you a lot of success in many different areas that will bring you to wish fulfillment. Maybe you had to let go of a relationship, of a job, of old circumstances, old habits that no longer serve you, and they would be amped up right now in order for you to see them and make you really uncomfortable so that you can then acknowledge them, you know, work through them, and then there you go. Like this is good stuff that's happening. 7 of Pentacles is the next one. That's right underneath the feather here. Some of you are indeed already in that stage where you recognize, I've planted a seed. This is growing. It may not be growing as fast as you like it to grow at this time, but please know you already did everything that you needed to do. So basically you can sit back because that success is promised. Again, it's funny that it would show up as this in-between stage after they give us the successful cards here. So there's definitely a step in between. It's not just this jump from this to the next, but you will feel better. But for some of you, it just may take some time to go through the certain stages. For example, this is also reminding me of an awakening or of an expansion, because when we have to let go of something that no longer serves us, there is a period where there's a void. And that can feel really odd, because imagine floating through space. You're neither here nor there. and you're just like floating around, and it's like, where is the next thing, basically. I'm also being given, you know, the Six of Swords with this, where you're in the middle of the ocean, basically, or in the middle of somewhere, neither here nor there, but that's what they're giving me here. So it's like this in-between stage, and to be comfortable with it, or to be as comfortable as you can in that in-between stage, because again, it's gonna lead somewhere. You already planted your seeds here, Saggies, like no doubt. That you can't make the plant grow faster. Yes, you could give it like tons of energy, but is that really necessary? You know, give it like that little bit, that's fine, you know, in terms of reciprocity, it will repay, you know, your favors, sure enough, because plants are beings. And so, this is actually great. Some of you really are in touch with plants. You love plants. And this is really cool. So you would understand this whole situation here. This is funny. I meant to throw this out earlier. Oh my God. I forgot this the other day. This is funny. So some of you may be decluttering as well. And yeah, use your time as you see fit in the meantime. But please know where this is leading you. And it's not in vain. And we're not going through this suffering because we're not here to suffer. We're here to maybe learn a couple things, but also to enjoy this life. Okay? Awesome. Let me see. I want to pull you another card. So it's from the Guardian Angel cards. Let's see this one. Yeah. Prayer. Yeah. No, it's right here. Okay, cool. So you have a prayer. Dear Guardian Angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. It's right underneath the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So that wish fulfillment here, that being celebrated for your achievements, also internally, like acknowledging how far you've come and where this has taken you, okay? Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me to feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. This is beautiful, actually. Yeah, maybe save that or take a screenshot of it if you can. I know I pulled it back. Actually, let me do this for you. Here we go. Oh, okay, never mind. Repeat it, just save this reading and just repeat this part of the reading if you feel like you need to say this prayer for yourself, okay? All right, we'll take this over to Patreon to see whatever else advice comes out. I feel they would be taking it a notch deeper here because we have an underlying energy here that is yet to be presented to you. So if you're interested in knowing about this energy, you can click over on the link down below to Patreon. It's $11.11 a month, not just for this extended, but for every extended created within that month. You'll also gain immediate access to the library that we have over there already, like over 400 readings, over 800 posts that you'll gain immediate access to, okay? Cancel at any time. And yeah, if you so choose, also thanks for your support, obviously. All right, if not, totally fine as well. This is given freely to you under, at any means. So yeah, I'll either see you over on Patreon or next time. I really hope this was helpful so far to you, my dear friends. And I'm sending you so much love, light, and shadow. Be really well. Mwah. Bye.